Alright. Hey everyone, welcome back. So today we have this problem from Tournament of Towns. This problem gives you have a million soldiers in a line, and then they get permuted by this procedure of 100 whatever. So you cut it into seconds of like 100 and you like permute them. And then you keep repeating it. And every soldier writes down the... Is it order? It's not quite order, right? It's like order of... It's not really order. But yeah, and then you want to show that there's at most 100 different numbers. Shout out to Space Sam 2005 for a shout out of vote 1. Main goal of your problem solving. It depends on what scope you're talking about. If you're asking like why am I solving Twitch stream problems, or why am I solving math competition problems on Twitch stream, the answer is something like mostly for fun. I started doing this around when the pandemic started because I thought it'd be funny, and then people actually enjoyed it, so now I'm still doing it. If you're asking why problem solving in general, honestly the answer is probably still it's fun. I like the problems, I think they're fun. And if the question is like why problem solving as like a method of teaching, like why do I teach problem solving, I think you get a lot of skills that transfer to other domains through working on math problems in particular here, but really anything that's difficult. I think if you spend a lot of time thinking very hard about something that's challenging, you'll grow a lot out of doing it. Don't know if that answers your question. I'm just trying taking some shots in the dark, but yeah, there's quite a few possible answers there. I don't have my tablet with me. Why should I believe Reddit? How long did you save up for a 180-second ad break? Cool. Glad that helped you answer your question. Yeah, feel free to ask any follow-up questions if you want. We have a record-breaking 180-second ad break request. I think that's the first time I've had... Wow, okay, so... Well, I'm going to use this as an excuse to go grab my tablet. Because I left it somewhere in my room, I don't remember where. So I'll be right back after this short intermission. Yeah. Hi Evan, I like your videos, you voted me to learn math. Thanks, I'm glad to hear that. I'm gonna say... Okay, well... Alright, yeah, so people are going to be watching us for a while and I'm going to go grab my iPad. It's still going. Okay. So unfortunately, despite the long break, my Apple Pencil is apparently almost out of battery, so I'm gonna have to let it charge for a bit. Shouldn't prevent me from still doing at least a bit of the work. Oops, on the screen. Why should I believe Rademacher's theorem is true? Which one is Rademacher? Oh, you should believe it because the example in your head should be like K and N. Well, I mean, what's the equality case for Torrance theorem, right? Equality case is K and N. And if you add one edge to that, you don't get just one triangle, you get like N squared, you get N, yeah, you get N-ish triangles. So that's basically the point. It's like, if you think about what the no triangle graph looks like, if you add one edge, you get N triangles, and that's basically what the theorem is saying. I think it's a little surprising it's true, but it's not that surprising because of that particular example. Basically, like, if you have fewer than N triangles, you have not very many triangles, just generally. Like, you expect the number of triangles to be really large. So, if the number of triangles is very small, then by deleting a small number of edges, you can get a triangle-free graph. But because you only deleted a few edges, Torrance theorem tells you that the graph is like almost K and N. So it makes sense that when you add those edges back, you still get at least N. Okay, so I'm gonna hope that 100 is not special and we have like N instead. So there's N cubed items. N cubed items, and then, so what if I do N blocks? So suppose I have 8 things. Okay. How do I work up the carriage for Canada 2025? I don't know. Figure out. Alright, so we got that, and then... So this is called move the last 3 to the end right now. I wonder if this is going to be one of those things where you induct on something much stronger, because the N cubed feels like super unnatural to me. Okay, anyways, it's going to take exactly 8 operations. How long does it take before something reaches the last block, the same block? I guess what happens is like you can't be in the 3 block more than one turn. So if you don't, these guys are already get fixed after. This, yeah, so these are all order 1 and the rest are order 2. No, hey, hang on, hang on. Oh wait, no, the problem is not true for 2. Wait, what? Because if I, did I misread this? Like if I look at this soldier, he goes here and he goes here. Yeah, so this guy actually takes 3 steps before moving back to the first block. While these guys, this one takes. Oh Jesus! All right, so this is 2, and then this is 2, this is 3. So it's not. Oh my God! If I replace 100 by 2 and 1,000,000 by 8, it's false. That's not good news at all. Oh no. I think it's because it's too small. Go on. Are we doing games today? I hope so. It's unclear. People really wanted to do the 2 combo problems, so I'm gonna try this one for a while. I am not feeling it though. Like, I think this is the kind of problem that I'm not particularly good at. Try 3 and 27. That's so large. Okay, well, okay, so what if I do like 1... Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. I want to see what happens if I just do shift by 1. Something's wrong. No, actually, it's okay. So this guy will have a really long. This one guy will take 27 steps. This one will take 26, I think. And these will all take 0. Except this one will take... No, something's wrong. I feel like I'm not reading the problem correctly or something. Because it's also false for... Yeah, I'm getting 4 numbers here. Right? If I do this thing where segment. Oh, sorry, it should be 1 and not 0, but I think the point stands. Yeah, like it's not true here, but hmm. 4,950. 10 to the 6. So if I do the same thing where I cut it into segments like this and I push this guy all the way to the end, and that's the whole operation, this guy will have order 10 to the 6. This one will have order 10 to the... So I must be understanding the problem incorrectly. What am I missing? Because I'm getting something that isn't consistent. So it'd be funny if they originally were neighbors, but returned the segment after a different number of iterations. Yeah, sorry, I was absorbed in my example mixture. So before I actually start trying to solve the problem, can someone explain why this is like not just a straight counterexample? Because I think there are 101 different numbers. Like this is the generalization of the one I was trying before. And I think there's 101 different numbers. I don't know if I'm misunderstanding the problem. Why does use mode 2013 2 exist? Beats me. It's a problem. This should be 5. Or no. Hang on, I messed up the indices. The point is this should be 10 to the 6 minus 99. This should be... This is like 4,000... This is block 1, this is block 2, this is block 99. So it should be minus 98. Can you go back to the small case and explain each one? Yeah, so I mean, the small case was... Well, the small case for 3 is It looks like that, right? So I divide it into 3 segments, one of length 2, one of length 1. So this is the first segment, second segment, and then third segment. And then I permute them by moving the short segment all the way to the far right. And so this one here will take 27 steps until it reaches. Basically the soldier at the very left of any segment, namely this one, this one, this one, takes a number of steps to return equal to the 1 plus the length of the other segments. So this guy takes 26 steps. The leftmost one here takes 27 steps to run. This one takes 26. This 4 takes 4 steps. Meanwhile, anything that isn't highlighted takes 1 step to return to the same segment, because after 1 step, like, you just move it to the left. So there appear to be 4 different numbers. So I appear to be off by 1 every time. And I'm not sure if it's because I'm screwing something up or something was changed in translation or something. But as written, this doesn't seem to be true, I think. Your neighbors and so, am I crazy? Yeah. I feel like probably we either misunderstood something from the statement or something got mutilated during the translation. Does the problem work for 101? It might be true for 101 based on these examples, but I don't know. Let's see. For at least for 2, I think it's actually I don't know about 2. Well, for 2, you're moving by a shift. At least for n equals 2, it's true for at most 3 distinct numbers, I think. Because you can just do casework. Honestly, I would be surprised if it was true for n plus 1, because I feel like there is a lot of space in which you can shuffle things around. But I don't know. Well, that's sad. So nothing on IOPS to verify. What was your mutation again? So the operation was you cut it into segments of length 1, 2, 3, dot 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 up until the last segment, where you don't cut it at all. So looks like that. So it's like a length 1, length 2, length 3. You do a length 99, and then you have like everything else. But the way the permutation works is you just take you take one person at the very end and move it to the back. Like that. That's the operation. And I believe that I'm getting when I do this particular operation, I'm getting 101 distinct possible numbers of how long it takes to return to the segment you started from. Which is one more than what the problem statement's trying to promise. And yeah, so I don't know why the problem's not checking out. It seems like this is a counterexample. Same mutation like this takes same number for all. I'm not sure I understand. So if I'm reading the problem correctly, I think it was asking for the no, it's asking for how long it takes to get to the original segment, right? Or is the problem asking for how long it takes to return to like the original, like the same place? But okay, now I'm confused. Is the problem statement asking for like the time it takes the soldier to return to the same spot, or just the like the same segment they started in? Because the problem statement seems to be same segment. If it's same place, that's a different problem, and I would be even more surprised if the statement was true. Although I guess it's could be for same place for each segment. Same segment place. Okay, so you're telling me that it's okay. Okay, so not only same segment but same place. Okay. Alright, that's a different problem then. Okay, so it can't mean, no, I don't think it can mean leftmost segment because there's no promise that everyone will eventually get there, right? Like, depending, if your permutation is the identity, for example, then, you know, most people don't get to the first segment. Think of it as graph permutation. Yeah, I agree that we should think of it as like a permutation. So you have a permutation pi, and so I guess I'm being told that I'm interested in the orders of the elements, not the... Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was not paying attention. Every soldier originally from the first segment. Okay, that's what I was missing. Okay, so it's within one segment. Oh, no. Oh, god damn it. Alright, my bad. Every soldier originally from the first segment. Oh, okay. Which units are USMA 2023 in? I don't remember. I'd have to check. Okay. Alright, so... Okay, so I am just blind and can't read every soldier from like the first segment in particular. I want to show there's at most 100 different numbers. Yeah. Okay, so there's a couple ideas that were floated already. One is that I should plot the graph of this thing. I guess that I think that probably means I am... what does that mean? like looking at the orbits of things. Also, Taper had the suggestion that soldiers that are next to each other in the original segment, soldiers seems like they should, soldiers that are next to each other should mostly stay together. It like takes some effort in order for the soldiers to get separated, right? So they have two best buddies, and they get moved somewhere and then they get split. Something happened. So I think it works. So let's see. What happens if I run with this idea? Every segment must move different length. Imagining a line as a circle would be helpful. I don't see a reason to believe that. We make fence. Wait, so the thing about this fence thing is that isn't it the case that like fences can be used more than once or something? Each fence is for a single pair. There's a bijection, I think. When you move each segment by different length, they reach back to original place at different time. Alright, hang on. When you move each segment by different length, they reach back to original place at different time? What does that mean? Okay, let me actually draw an example. It sounds like the 101... Now that I finally know what this problem is trying saying, it sounds like the 100 million is probably not irrelevant, because we're only looking at when things split. So let me just draw like a n equals 3 example or something. So if I look like that, and so let's say it's a cyclic from you. No, let's do it this way. So each of the fences, alright, let's draw the fences. They look like this. I guess I didn't pick a great example because this one doesn't get... I think I don't like the lengths. Let me. I want the. Let's do an example where the long one is longest. Okay, so then we move here. Okay, so yeah, there's a cut here and there's a cut here. And so it's like this guy goes there. Segment 1 to 2, 2 to 4, 3 to 6, moving the segments. Okay, let me push the fences. I feel like this is... Think of place number of each segment. Okay, so like if I call this segment 1, 2, 3 or something, and you want me to like... Move it by different length. This not work good for 3 segment. Okay, so you want me to draw a bigger example. Okay, so, I'll draw 10 segments. My idea works. Okay, the claim is I'm gonna put a fence on each of those red. And claim there's a bijection between... Do I... Yeah, I agree that we would be done if we can prove that each fence only separates one... Why do you call it a funny pair? One bad pair. And... Let's see. That's why I call stuff funny. Okay. Noted. Anyways, yeah. So... So what would need to go wrong for a fence to cut like twice? So there's like this first segment, and then it gets moved like here or something, so it gets cut once. No. I'm like, why can't I have something like? Okay, so suppose I have three segments and I have like a short thing here. No, actually that doesn't work. Basically, so if I have the first segment here, I want to show that I never get a picture that looks like this and then like this or something. Hmm. Seven to three. Yeah, I'm not. Why is it bijective? Like why? Evan, is every stream going on YouTube? Oh, I put most of them on YouTube eventually. So you're saying like if I have. Okay, let me. Sorry, I'm not as fast as I. Okay, so. Suppose we have the map like this. Like that. So you have two pairs, A and B. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right, so suppose that there's another pair that gets eventually separated as well. The number of iterations, the bijection didn't work is n. Okay, well, log n is greater than m. They were at the same place. Let me write some comments because I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna make up some numbers for concreteness. So here they get split by 3 and 4, and then is that adjacent? Oh, hi Yannick. Adjacent only gets separated and there are 99 separations. Wait, I'm just like I am just not understanding why like the same boundary can't split multiple times. I'm probably just being dense though. It sounds like it should work. Yeah. If it's the same batteries used multiplied, they belong to the same cycle. When was the last geometry problem? I don't remember. $100 different numbers for 10,000 segment. I don't remember. Well, I think that was mostly because my memory is bad than anything else. I can just look it up though. Oh, okay. There was a geo problem last week, and I mostly bungled around on it because it was from AMC 12, and I ended up using Barry. A bit of a disaster. Yeah, it's 10,000 segments. Oh no. I smashed like his right equals 2 and it still works. Yeah, no, like. We have a claim that the number of divisions like is like just the number of places where it's cut is, yeah. No, I just didn't. I think it didn't occur to me just how like over constrained it was or something. That geo. Um, yeah, for Learner 102, the claim is that each like boundary like this should cut the initial segment at most like once. Is the claim. And because there's that many divisions, it's okay. Although someone else is saying in the chat that the original problem actually has 10,000 segments instead of 100. Yeah, I definitely believe the 1 million is a diversion because there's just no. I don't think there's a natural reason why n cubed is like an interesting number to look at here, anyways. Kind of thing. Like, here's a heuristic reason to believe that 1 million is extraneous. You could also imagine grouping the soldiers in like pairs or something. So if the Trom is true for 1 million, it's also true for like 500,000. What happens when the fence is between two people? Basically, the claim is that this picture happens at most once for all the people in the initial segment. Is the claim. Yeah, so these guys will break apart. But the claim is that it only happens like once here. Like so. You get a cut here for this one, and the claim is that you get at most one of these cuts per initial segment. Actually, I don't know if I believe that. Hang on. What if I add a 0 here? So 0, 1, 2 looks like this now. Then I'm supposed to take the block of... No, it still misses. No, it doesn't. 4, 0... 7, 8, 9. Yeah, okay, wait. So now I'm a little confused because this seems like you cut Okay, so there's something I'm not understanding because so here I have this example where I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, blah blah blah. And when I do this operation, this cut here cuts the 3 and the 4, and this cut here it cuts the 0 and the 1 again, right? So like it ends up there as well. Right? Or did I fail at moving? I'm back after. Yeah, it's with how long it takes to get to the first segment, initial position. But yeah. So Tabor, I'm like a little confused about the claim. Like I feel like this is an example where so I added a 1, 0 and it's okay. We misread this problem for like the first like half hour we were working on it, and I was just like, "Hello, counterexample question mark." But yeah, like I feel like this is an example where a fence like cuts between 3, 4, and then cuts again between 0 and 1, right? Unless there's something I'm not understanding. The fence moves. Oh, you want the fence to move. Let's say their numbers were 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. I guess so, yeah. Okay, then I just didn't understand what you were saying then. So you want the fence to move as well. What does it mean for that fence to move? Yeah, it's asking about the number of distinct... The fences are the borders of the segments. So what, I want like... So as you permute, it's still that. Okay, so we like, okay, so like we initially have a, okay, scrub this then. Bye, 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 bye. Okay, so like we have a fence here, here, and here, and you want these to move. So like what? So I guess like where should I be drawing the fences in the next picture? I guess. Between 9 and 0. Okay, so literally like just... Five and 10, 15 and 6. Okay, so you want to just keep the fences literally there? Okay, that's fine. And then when I do it again... So... I see. So you're like trying to get this fence to like cut like that. So it's like this 3, 4 here is cut by that fence? Or something like that? Okay, and then you want to move the fences literally. So the 7, 8, 9, 0, 1, 2 is here. And then the 3, 4, 5, 10. And then the fences you want to keep, so this one's still between 9 and 0, this one's still between 5 and 10, and one of them is still between 15 and 6, which moved a little to the left, I guess, even though it doesn't look that way in the picture. Length of permutation of any node. It's the length of the cycle which are at the end. Okay, so I pay, yeah, so this is, you're paying special attention to this one, this guy, I guess. So if you consider the orbit of any other person. I see, okay. Who's closest to the end of a segment, then is it? AB is split by the boundary of third and fourth segment, and then CD is split later. No, I think you're all saying the same thing, and I'm just slow. That's the same. Say the orbit of any other person. I don't see the graph here. I don't think we were doing a graph thing. No, I don't think there was a graph. Unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, but okay. I think I agree with Ekner, what Eknerwala says. I think Yeah, I think I don't want to move the fences. I think this picture is misleading. No. Unfortunately, it's really hard to erase the lines. Let's just undo a bunch. But yeah, oh my god, this is gonna take forever. Undo. Okay, screw it. Let's do this. Delete all. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this fence all the way, so on. So there's like 3 points, and for every person, I claim that I pay attention to these 4 people, the ones at the ends, and I claim that every other person has, in terms of how long it takes to get to the first segment or whatever, matches one of them. And the proof is if you look at the orbit of one person, and you take the point where they're closest to one of the edges. So suppose they're at a point here where this is minimized. Then they always stay close, like, whatever is here at that point. Like they never get separated from it after that. So from that minimality. And yeah, so then they will They will follow the same trajectory as 9. Yeah. Or something like this. Yeah, once this is minimized, then they will never... hang on. So it'll never get split, so this is always... Do I care about this time? Like this vertical time here? How long it takes to get there? Yeah, I agree they can't break apart. Do I care about how long it took to get here? No, I don't. No, wait. Yeah, I do. What? Hang on. So you know everything cycles or whatever. Oh, yeah, okay, yes, I agree. Right. Yeah, so somehow it ends back here, and then this thing, like this total, I don't care really how long this is, but I know that the total time here is given by the, whatever the orbit of that 9 looks like, yeah. Okay, that is very clever. That's Russia. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Yeah, like, Tournament of Towns has some very special problems. There's a lot of things that are of this feeling. Do I care that this 9 might, like... No, it won't. Is there any chance that the 9, like, is in a cycle and, like, visits the first segment at, like, not regular intervals? Is that possible? I want to say no. So what did I miss during lunch? I don't think you missed much. I think we just found a clean way to... I think this is the thing that you were saying. And, yeah, we just got it to look a little cleaner. I think I'm still thinking a little bit about if there is any chance that 9 visits the leftmost interval at irregular times. But I don't think that should matter. It won't visit the exact same location. Well, to be honest, I'm not totally sure whether the problem is saying, like, the number of times it takes to return to the first segment at all, or, like, the first, like, a particular place in the first segment. Actually, no, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, no, it shouldn't actually matter. In these equivalence classes, so I think in the equivalence classes you should get blocks, right? Like the equivalence classes are actually like the equivalence class of 9 consists of a a bunch of adjacent numbers. So it's still going to be like some continuous group. And so whenever 9 shows up here for the first time, like say 9 appears, I don't know, like here or something, then the things that it's in like looks like is a little blip that looks like this, and this whole unit travels together. So when you rewind, yeah, they stay together, so it doesn't really matter. Like they should. Oh, it might be real. I'm not just making stuff up. Oh yeah, it gets. Equal 0. Why are so many people leaving? I think like 20-ish viewers around this. Like the most people is around like 9 p.m. 10 p.m. Eastern. Closer to midnight-ish here, people start dropping off. Yeah, this is not unusually low viewership, although I have been pretty not entertaining for the duration of this problem. The Brazil one went much better. Okay, let me think this through. So there's this. Okay, yeah. Right, 9 is not actually necessarily in there. It was good. Like, I feel like I spent the whole time trying to understand what Twitch chat was telling me. I didn't make any progress. The only progress I made on this problem was, like, misreading it for, like, the first half hour and asking the entire Twitch chat, what am I not understanding? And the thing I was not understanding is I didn't read the words originally from the first segment. I was totally solving the wrong. Oh my god. Do you have access to the Woot forum? I don't think I have access this year. $100 cycle types. Oh no, okay. When was the last time you had access to Woot forums? Like 2-ish years ago, I think? They used to always give me access because I would come talk at the Yusumu strategy session. And then I stopped doing the Yusumo strategy session after I became chair of the Yusumo because I thought it would create some very bad optics for the chair of the Yusumo to tell, like, give a mass lecture 2 weeks before the exam. Yeah. I think even spent this. Oh no. Are we misreading the problem? I think Tapper's the only one that doesn't think he's misread it yet. Do you know Ivan Bersenko? Yeah. IDK? Oh no. I might just be trolling. I just didn't get any idea. Oh no. Oh, disaster. You didn't tell us what the correct reading is? Oh man, I don't know. I think it should be. I don't know. Alright, I want to see if I can find the original source text. It's a bit of a stretch. I'm not sure I'll be able to. I never really know how to look up Tournament of Towns problems. I just kind of like wing it. Okay, archives, spring 2012, senior A level probably. No, junior A. Senior O. Hang on. Okay, I can't find it either. What year is this? It says A. I know, but I'm not finding it. Am I? Oh, maybe it's fall. It's... Oh, no. Okay, fall 2012. Yeah, okay. Okay, this is the original text verbatim. So it's not gonna help me if I look this up. Tournament of Towns format, I got to take it once actually. I don't know how I managed to get to take it, but I got to take it once. And it's like... It's kind of... You I forget how many hours you had, but there were 7 problems of different weights and you submitted 3 of them. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't remember what I actually got. Now that I think about it, it might have... This proof still works. Yeah, I forget which year I took it, to be honest. But it was before I made MOP, I think, so I wasn't very good yet, and I was probably just clowning the entire time. Yeah, it was rough. The proof still works, you just don't consider the full cycle. Okay, so I'm not crazy, right? Let's see. Alright. So you look at the point where it's closest, you look at the... I see, yeah. Okay, so you just look at the part that you care about. Cool, alright. Yeah, that should work then. What does the mute me option do? It means I mute you from the Twitch chat for like 10 minutes. I don't know why people want to redeem it, but people have redeemed it on purpose multiple times. So it's still there. Why is Rademacher's theorem squashing you? I don't know. Try inducting on it or something.